what do you think is like a key to coaching success in business for entrepreneurs or for, executives?
Yeah. Great question. And I love that question. And I think a lot of times, sometimes coaching has a negative connotation because everybody wants to go become a coach. And I think a lot of people are just like theoretically coaches. They haven't been in the trenches. They haven't had failures and to kind of know like really how to help people navigate around obstacles. And so the first question I asked you back in the day, and the first question I'm searching for in different ways of asking it is just, are you willing? I think it's the first thing I'm looking for when I'm entertaining a new relationship with somebody is do you want to be coached? How coachable are you? What are you trying to achieve? And then I kind of go on a little bit of like, some little teaser exercises and, I have my famous homework assignments. And like one of the things I loved about you right from the beginning that you impressed me big time was everything I threw out there as a potential suggestion, whether it worked or not, you went and experimented with it. And so like, are you willing to experiment? Are you willing to not just take my word for something? Are you willing to see what works or what doesn't work in your world and then adapt? And everything I threw at you, still to this day, dude, like you're one of the best students out there. Like not only are you a phenomenal leader and a phenomenal entrepreneur, just killing it, but you're also a student of the game. And I think that it doesn't become work. It becomes fun when you work with people like that. Conversely, I have worked with other types of people like that, where it's just like, you feel like you're pulling people or they don't follow up on things. And to me, like that's just no fun. So it comes down to just willing. I look at myself as a senior leader as well, but I'm proud to say I'm a student first. And, they'll be putting sand on my head and one day, and I'll be like, hold on a second, I'm not done reading this chapter. I got to listen to this podcast. I think just being a student of the game is number one. And, I have a coach that's been my coach for the last almost 15, 16 years. And I surround myself with a lot of advisors. And so I'm a student as well as a teacher. And I always say the best teachers are also the best students. And that's what I think that's what makes the ideal relationship work.
Yeah, it's a really cool point. And I think it's like, even the billionaires probably have a coach, right? It's like, there's always like different levels. Like LeBron James, he has a coach. Like, so there's always, I think if you kind of create that student mentality for such a long time and just have it like, hey, I'm a student for life. And like, that's a really cool, like, hey, what can I use that can make me 1% better? What can 5%, whatever. And just compound and say, that's cool to hear.
Look at Tom Brady. Arguably the greatest football player or quarterback of all time, and won 5 Super Bowls. I think it's 5 or 6. Something crazy, right? And he has a quarterback's coach. He has a nutrition coach. He has I think one time I looked up, he has like 5 or 8 coaches surrounding him, and they're typically going through the same cadence all the time. It's step back, drop back, read the cornerbacks, the same sequence over and over again. He doesn't say like, hey, I won 5 Super Bowls, I know what I'm doing. He still has someone chirping in his ear. And that's what makes him the GOAT. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.